Ladies and gentlemen, dear foreign guests, dear excellencies, it's a pleasure to welcome you all to the one and only Junior Achievement Europe Enterprise Challenge 2018 in Riga, Latvia. Can we make some noise and give some energy for this beautiful event? Thank you. Great. Well, you know, today is the 25th of June, and a lot of people in Latvia are relaxed, dizzy, and probably are experiencing a little bad mood because we got festivity. It's called Midsummer Festivity and Holidays, 2 days. Does anybody know for foreign guys what is Midsummer Holidays? Once in a year, people, oh yeah, somebody knows. Once in a year, people are dancing, singing, jumping on the bonfire, eating shashliks, you know, fried meatballs and drinking beer. But opposite, here are people that are focused, fresh, and ready to reveal who's gonna be the one and only best startup enterprise in Europe. There are, yeah, make some noise and applause. There are 16 startup enterprises from 15 countries, and I'm gonna shout it out, the name of the country, and let's know each other well, okay? You're gonna shout it back. So, Belgium. Here you go. Denmark. Hi guys. Estonia. Ooh, the one guy from Estonia? Tere, boy. Finland. France. Sava. Greece. Local team, Latvia. Hi, Luxembourg. Malta. Netherlands. A large amount of Netherlands. Norway. Portugal. Ronaldo. Romania. Spain, signori, signoritas, Corona Lime, and United Kingdom. Hey, make some applause for every team in this big event. Actually, United Kingdom is playing well in the World Soccer Championship. You saw? The Kane is, you know, unstoppable. He's crazy. 5 goals, Panama beat them, you know. Wish you luck in this one too. We're gonna thank the partners which are responsible for this great event. So thank you, main partner, the Investment and Development Agency of Latvia, institutional partner, European Commission, European partners, Avenate, Visa, national partner, Essential Latvia, media partners, the newspaper Diena, Draugiem LV, and Inbox LV. If somebody wants to use the hashtag, it's here. Put some memories or photos. We are live too in the Facebook, so basically hashtag is JAEEC18, J Johnny, A Ember, EEC stands for EEC, and 18 year, so here's the hashtag you want to use. Before we continue with official speeches of this event, I would like to invite to the stage one of the greatest pearls in the musical kitchen in Latvia, so please welcome gorgeous Aija Vitoļiņa to the stage. Make some noise, applause.
Hello, everybody. Acis veras aizveras. Saules nav, un nav ko sacīt. Mute veras aizveras. Saules nav, un nav ko sacīt. Acis veras aizveras, saules nav un nav ko redzēt. Mute veras aizveras, saules nav un nav ko sacīt. Acis varas aizvarās, saules nav un nav ko redzēt, mute varas aizvarās. Saules nav un nav ko sacīt, saulē, saulē, saulē nāc. Saulē kaunā neveda bērnus, saulē, saulē, saulē nāc. Saulē kaunā neveda bērnus, mīroņas vecītei, nu dēdzīt. Saule neved kaunā bērnus, mīroņas vecītei, nu dēdzīt. Tā viss tā arī sen jau slēgt. Es pie tevis atkal nāku, saule, ņemi mani atkal. Es pie tevis atkal nāku, manu dzīslu vārti vērās. Asins staigā locekļos, mani dzīslu vārti vērās. Asins staigā locekļos. Ceļu sīku pilieniņu, asins lāses vēl tev vajag, vēl tu zemē neatceries. Lās tev zemē, lās tev saule, neatdošu laupījumu. Asins lāses vēl tev vajag, vēl tu zemē neatceries. Lās tev zemē, lās tev saule, neatdošu laupījumu. Thank you.
Extraordinary. Aija Vitoļņa with a Latvian folk song, Eyes Are Closing, and partner in crime, Mr. Contrabass as well. So thank you for this beautiful piece of music. We're going to continue with official speeches, and it's a pleasure to welcome on the stage Vice President of the European Commission, European Commissioner of the Euro and Social Dialogue, Valdis Dombrovskis.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear European student entrepreneurs, participants of Junior Achievement Europe Enterprise Challenge. It's my great pleasure to be here in Riga today to celebrate your achievements. So thank you for coming from all across Europe to share your innovative products and business plans with us. Let me say that this is an excellent choice to celebrate European entrepreneurship here in the Baltics, one of Europe's startup hubs. According to the World Economic Forum, Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia are among top 7 countries in Europe when it comes to entrepreneurship and innovation. And it's not least thanks to their culture for startups and innovation and their embrace of digital technology. From what I have heard about today's project, many of them are also embracing digital technologies. I'm talking about using the internet to improve cargo containers, social entrepreneurship in Uganda, restaurants, distribution of herbal tea, and even babysitting, just to name a few examples. This is a kind of innovation that Europe needs a lot more to make our economy more productive and globally competitive. Now it's an exciting time to be a startup. The internet and digital technologies are bringing down the costs and barriers to enter the market. More and more startups are born every week in all corners of Europe. But it doesn't mean that everything is perfect for entrepreneurs. For example, the EU and US both perform about the same when it comes to creating new startups. But the EU is lagging behind to the US when it comes to keeping startups alive and growing after 2 to 5 years. So we need to do a better job at helping startups like yours to scale up and expand. European entrepreneurs tell me that they face 2 major obstacles: diverging rules across EU's 28 countries and difficulties assessing funding to seize new opportunities. At the European Commission, we take these concerns seriously. As one of Europe's largest job creators, young companies should have opportunities to take on more staff and grow into mature and successful companies. So let me address how we are working to fix those issues, starting with diverging rules, then moving to the access to finance. The EU's funding treaties give the right to free movement across the EU for people, goods, services, and capital. These 4 freedoms create opportunities for European citizens and companies and lead to more jobs and economic growth. For example, in the financial sector, they allow companies to operate across the EU based on single license in the one member state. The CEO of TransferWise, an Estonian online money transfer service, recently visited Brussels and said that it was a really smart thing. Why? Because he explained his company needs a separate license for each of the US states, but only one license for the EU. However, despite 4 freedoms, the ability to expand cross-border is sometimes limited by rules that differ from one EU country to another. Such regulatory barriers impose costs on companies who have to adapt their businesses to 2 or more sets of requirements. Even when entrepreneurs can find the funds and the partners they need to expand internationally, they may be unable to do so. This is why the European Commission is working to have one set of rules for European companies. The goal is simple: to give entrepreneurs and other EU companies free access to EU single market of 500 million of European customers. For example, in March we proposed to create an EU license for crowdfunding platforms to operate across the EU based on single authorization. This would help platforms scale up so that they can help entrepreneurs like you attract funding from across the EU. At the same time, we put forward a FinTech action plan. It aims to make sure that Europe seizes the potential of new technologies, such as the blockchain or artificial intelligence for financial services. We also want to make it easier to comply with administrative requirements in other member states. So last year we proposed a single digital gateway to give citizens and companies information online on the relevant procedures when operating in another EU country. It should also allow them to complete certain administrative procedures of other EU countries online. Finally, the EU also wants to make sure entrepreneurs have given a second chance when things go wrong. This is why in November 2016, the European Commission proposed a new insolvency law that would apply across the single market. It would allow struggling companies to restructure early on so as to prevent bankruptcy. And it would give entrepreneurs the right to be fully discharged of debt from previous ventures after a maximum period of 3 years. By helping entrepreneurs in difficulties to recover and try again, instead of stigmatizing and punishing them, we can encourage more Europeans to choose a startup path. This brings me to the second problem that entrepreneurs often raise, namely the difficulty of accessing capital. The EU is working to help smaller companies access sources of capital better tailored to risky and high-growth business models. In fact, this is one of the main goals of the Capital Markets Union, our flagship project to further develop and interconnect European capital markets. One part of this is our proposal for a single license for EU crowdfunding platforms, which I already mentioned. But the Capital Markets Union is much broader. For example, this spring we delivered 2 measures that will boost markets for venture capital in Europe and thereby help startups who want to scale up. In March, new rules entered into force for the EU label for venture capital funds, EUVECA. This makes it easier for fund managers of all sizes to run these funds and allows a greater range of companies to benefit from these investments. And in April we launched Venture EU, a pan-European venture capital fund of funds program. We are providing 410 million euros from the EU budget as cornerstone investment for 6 new independently managed venture capital funds. Together, these 6 funds are expected to trigger up to 6.5 billion euros of new investment in startups and scale-ups across Europe. In other words, this would inject as much venture capital into the European economy as the market usually does by itself in a year. We are also working to help small and medium enterprises to list and issue stocks and bonds on public markets. This is associated with additional growth and job creation. Because today, out of 20 million SMEs in Europe, only about 3,000 are listed on stock exchanges. So we see there is scope for growth. Last month, we proposed to simplify rules for SMEs listed on SMEs growth markets, which are a specific category of trading venue dedicated to small issuers. At the same time, we are safeguarding a high level of investor protection and market integrity. These are just some of the measures we have put forward as part of the Capital Markets Union, but many of them are still proposals. We have to wait until the European Parliament and EU member states adopt them before they become law. Before I conclude, let me highlight some of the opportunities that the EU offers for entrepreneurs and smaller companies. The first one is the Erasmus program. Most of you probably know that this program provides opportunities for students to spend part of their higher education abroad. But there is a lot more. There are also programs for volunteering, apprenticeships, traineeships for students and recent graduates. These programs give participants a real-life work experience and possibility to start a new company. In total, 9 million Europeans have participated in one of these programs so far. Recently, we proposed to build on the success of Erasmus by doubling its budget as of 2021. This would enable 12 million people to participate in different types of exchanges. And it will strengthen the capacity of the program, in particular to include more people from various social backgrounds. So I strongly recommend that you look into various opportunities that Erasmus provides. The second opportunity I would like to mention is Horizon 2020, the EU's current program for research and innovation. Horizon 2020 has a dedicated instrument to support innovative SMEs and startups. It has already invested 1.5 billion euros in grants Europe-wide, 75 million of which has gone to companies and projects here in Baltics. So for those of you on verge of a breakthrough innovation that still needs a little push, I encourage you to seize this chance. Ladies and gentlemen, the American computer scientist Alan Key once said the best way to predict the future is to invent it. I think this also applies to entrepreneurs in this room. And based on what I have seen and heard about your projects, the future looks very promising. Whether your startup wins today or not, I hope you will seize opportunities to turn it into a successful company. Europe needs your ambition and talent to create the innovative, productive and sustainable economy of the future. Thank you for your attention and may the best company win. Thank you very much.
European Commissioner for the Euro and Social Dialogue, Valdis Dombrovskis. Paldies, Dombrovskis kungs. Thank you, appreciate it. We're going to go further on. Next speech, Junior Achievement Latvia Chair and the Chairman of the Council of Latvian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Aigars Rostovskis.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, welcome to Latvia. Thank you for your time and coming to Latvia. Then I want to say thank you for Junior Achievement Latvia, an international organization, for this event. According to Latvian Chamber of Commerce vision about Latvia, we see in future that Latvia become meeting point for talents, and this event is kind of part of this our vision. Few words about Latvian Chamber of Commerce. Like everywhere, Latvian Chamber of Commerce, which is biggest entrepreneurs organization, it's responsible for 3 directions. One is export, especially for countries like Latvia. It's very important because our local market is very small. Second direction is competition, because as you know, in the entrepreneurship, like in soccer, we know then we have under competition and we need some educate our members. And third direction, which as well is very important, is business environment. And as you see, we have very deep cooperation between Chamber of Commerce and Junior Achievement Latvia, because we see then today some young entrepreneurs start their businesses and make some startups, and afterwards they will become our members, and it's very important. And actually, if we discuss a bit worldwide, then we can see then not only companies compete with each other, and as well regions competing. And as you know, now many regions like Asia, Africa as well, they increasing economics very fast. And my wish is create your businesses very good, very strong, because afterwards you will compete and of course cooperate with those maybe countries and companies. But anyway, for Europe, it's very important to create more and more strong companies, because if the companies will be strong, the other societies will live better. And today I wish you good competition, but as well to find new friends from other countries, and maybe afterwards create some like new startups which will be international. Thank you for attention and good luck.
Junior Achievement Latvia Chair and the Chairman of the Council of Latvian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Aigars Rostovskis. Thank you. On to the next one. Next speaker, welcome to the stage, Junior Achievement to Europe, Board Member and CEO of Avanade, Adam Warby. Mr. Warby, it's a pleasure. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for the warm welcome. It struck me listening to some of the remarks that this is a day of firsts for many of us. My first visit to Riga, to Latvia, so excited to be here. I think your first time in the final of an enterprise challenge, so congratulations on that. So, you know, it's often normal to be nervous when it's your first time, but don't be. It's going to be okay. We're going to have a fun and energizing event today. And it's certainly Avanad's honor to sponsor this Digital Innovation Award. It's our first time that we've done that. We've been involved with Junior Achievement since 2016. And as a technologist over 3 decades now, I couldn't be more excited about the opportunities that technology brings. I think more than ever at the moment, that with the pace of change in technology, you all have a fantastic opportunity to embrace those opportunities. And I think that's what this competition is all about. It's what our support and involvement with Junior Achievement is all about. It's trying to help you and help young people around the world, around Europe, to upskill, to embrace the opportunities around technology and things associated with it. And the thing that I think is often mistaken in thinking about technology is that the skills are all about being technology experts. And I think it's far from that. My background is engineering, and I think of engineering as being an applied business. It's about how do we take the technology and apply it to these opportunities, and I think we're going to hear about some of those very exciting opportunities today. So skills in creativity, commercial skills, organization and planning, communications, teamwork, the list goes on. It's not just about the technology that's important. But we are in the midst of an exciting digital revolution. I'm excited to hear and listen to some of the presentations today. So just join me in congratulating yourselves on all arriving as finalists here today and looking forward to the days ahead. Congratulations.
Junior Achievement Europe Board Member and CEO of Avanade, Adam Warby, thank you for a valuable speech at the start of the challenge. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to introduce with a jury, and we're going to start with the chairman himself. So please welcome Group Public Affairs Officer at Hitachi Europe, Hans Dimes. Mr. Dimes, it's a pleasure. Mr. Dimes is going to introduce the rest of the judges.
Good afternoon, everybody. The big question for today and tomorrow is, can you start up? Thank you. Thank you as well to the wonderful team at Junior Achievement Europe for inviting me. And I'm sorry, Adam, it's not my first time. It's the 3rd time to be the chair of this absolutely wonderful event. Thank you to all of the students and the companies here in the room. I think your energy, your time, your dedication, and I think the commissioners spoke some absolutely amazing words about the importance you're all giving to Europe and to give a real example of what ideas and business acumen can bring for the future. Now, we have a competition, so what do you need for a competition? You need entries, and you need a process. So, as you know, we will do this judging in 3 different processes. We'll start very soon with some presentations, which will the jury give some first indication about your ideas, your projects, your business, yourself. Then we will do the interviews, and please get ready for some difficult questions there. And then what I always think is a great opportunity to see everybody in action is an exhibition. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce the rest of the jury. And I will call them forward one by one, and you will see it's a very international jury, a very diverse jury in terms of where everybody comes from the type of companies we come from. A large one in the case of me, very small ones as well. You will see that there's even people that have gone through the competition as many as all of you are doing here today. So let me start with Marita Alexandra Silava. Please join us. Marita. So Marita is FinTech Community Manager at Swedbank Group. Then we have Brynhild Vinskay, who's Chief Markets Officer at 24i Media, which is a company which is very active in streaming. And what is absolutely amazing is that Brynhild was one of yours some years ago, and she actually won one of the awards, and see where she currently is. Then we have Elena Castinino, HR Project Manager, Coordinator at Air Liquide. Elena is Italian, works for a French company, but is based in Germany. Then we have, and it can't be more international, Andrew McGee, who's the pure and best example of a real venture capitalist. So this is an example of somebody, if you're really successful, you'll be able to pitch against to get his investment. So Andrew McGee has his background in venture capitalist and is currently focused on really beginning businesses and companies. And last but not least, I'm sorry, this is going to go all wrong. Ozolins Ozols. So Edgars is senior expert at the Startup Support Division at the Ministry of Economics of Latvia. So the 6 of us, we are very much looking forward to these 2 days. Please use it also as an opportunity to come out and meet with us and have the opportunity to build your contacts, because that was the experience from the 2 years before. You can get as much out of this as you put into it. And networking is an absolutely amazing opportunity given to all of us. Good luck to all of us. Many of you have already said it, let the best win. And you know what? We are going to decide who's going to be the best to win. Good luck to all of you.
Thank you. These are the judges. They challenge, so clear mind, great thoughts, and good luck for the jury. Ladies and gentlemen, all the teams, right now I'm speaking out to you, some guidelines to the presentations. First of all, you got to know what you're competing for. Tomorrow is going to be award ceremony. So the nominees will be Main Awards winner, Enterprise of the Year, 2018, first runner-up, second runner-up, and Signature Awards as Essential Meaningful Youth Innovation Award, Visa Everywhere Award for Digital Commerce, Evanade Award for Digital Innovation, and Junior Achievement Europe Alumni Leadership Award. Right now, the main guidelines for you, for teams, for participants. You will get 4 minutes for your presentation. When 4 minutes are gone, you still got 15 seconds. When 15 seconds are gone, mics is going to be switched off. When there's going to be 1 minute left, time lady is going to show yellow card, so 60 seconds, 1 minute till the end of the presentation. When the time lady shows this card, red one, the 15 seconds till the end of your presentation. After each presentation, the jury is going to give some comments, approximately 15, 20 seconds about what they saw. Any questions? So remember, 4 minutes. You're going to be precise. Reduce your speech from 7, 8 minutes to 4, 15. I'm going to be near, and we're going to talk about after each presentation. Okay, we ready? Ladies and gents, make some noise. We start our Junior Achievement Europe Enterprise Challenge 2018. And of course, the local guy, it's a pleasure to welcome first team from Latvia with the presentation named Plukt, which translates like plop. I don't know what it is, but it sounds cool. We're going to find out. So please welcome Latvia team on the stage for the first presentation and challenge. Good luck, ladies. Plukt. Let's go.
Hi, my name is Mara.
And my name is Cindy.
And it's our truly pleasure to open this session by introducing you with Plukt, handpicked herbal tea manufacturer from Latvia.
I'm responsible for Plukt finances, however, Mara takes care for sales and production.
In Plukt, we share a common vision that people should have a cup of tea in a way which makes it their special ritual of the day, as well as the latest trend in well-being. At first, we faced a very concentrated market, where herbal tea was perceived as traditional medical substance. There was either low-quality herbal tea or imported one. So, we turned this gap into market opportunity. Plugged has created product category where herbal tea is daily consumption product for joy, wellness, and style.
Plugged offers 11 sorts of tea in a fully recyclable packaging that makes the teas easy to use and safe to transport.
Moreover, we are the first ones to introduce Nordic Black and Nordic Green tea made of our own local herbs. Plugged is the only company in Baltics to serve herbal tea in pyramid tea bags. And on top of that, we offer our customers to repeatedly fill one and the same packaging for a discounted price. It allows to increase sustainability as well as loyalty to our brand. In fact, if compared to usual green and black tea, Plugged products are not treated chemically, they taste similarly, and moreover, they are made with local herb, following the latest trends in Europe. In fact, the customer we target is looking for easy-to-use, healthy, but still very trendy products. Since the very beginning, Plugged was made for export. Last year, we were represented in an international tea forum in China, where our products were tested on Chinese consumers. First of all, they acknowledge the taste of our Nordic black tea as unique. Secondly, the packaging is suitable. It is suitable for moist climate conditions, which is crucially important for East Asian market.
Most recently, we started a collaboration with representative in Finland. This makes our first step into the Scandinavian market.
Currently, you can find our tea used in tea masterclasses in Singapore, where they are displayed also in local tea store. Moreover, our tea is used to create new mixtures for tea consultancy company in Australia.
Plugged has received 19,000 euro funding from European Union. Now we can purchase 2 manufacturing machines, the tea bag filling machine that allow us to do all the process in-house, and the tea drying machine that will increase our production for 4 times.
All in all, Plugged promotes certain qualities. First and foremost, we bring innovations by introducing Nordic Black and Nordic Green tea made of our own local herb and served in pyramid tea bags. Secondly, we are truly glad that our customers can make a sustainable decision. They purchase and repeatedly fill our packaging for discounted price. Third and foremost, we are export-oriented, since we have already started collaborations in 4 countries.
Behind all the process stands quality. We purchase all our raw materials straight from the local farms. So this is Plugged, your new favorite ritual of the day.
In case of further interest, we would love to tell you more about us after this session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Latvia. Plugged. Ladies, please stay on the stage. We're gonna hear some comments for the judges, but I gotta say some compliments, you know, because the brand name Plugged, it's international. It's like in translation, it's like you plug the flower, but actually it's like international because you take the tea bag and put it in water and it plucked.
Exactly,
you know, that's the meaning?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's the meaning.
Plugged. So, some comments from the judges, jury. Who's gonna talk? Mr. Dimes?
What we're going to do as a jury is, after each presentation, make a very short comment. This was a great start. I think the branding of your tea is absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to taste it. I hope you will serve some tea for us to
Definitely.
try. Thank you.
Will.
We look forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much, girls, and good luck with the Plugged. Nice start. We're going to continue with the team from Greece. Karg Ops and Norway is the next, so get ready. Right now, Greek team, welcome.
Hello, we're Karg Ops, guardians of the containers. Suppose you could follow a shipping container, you couldn't be sure about its status, its location, and security. We utilize the Internet of Things technology in order to enable visibility.
Nowadays, 90% of the goods are transported by the sea. Several problems may occur, such as misplacement of the parcels inside the containers, stolen shipments due to lack of security, as well as water leaks inside the containers during heavy rains or other natural catastrophes. Sometimes smuggling also happening. Those problems have an economical impact of $50 billion annually and this is a huge number.
We start from Greece, a country of great significance to the international shipping industry, an industry with huge potential as it involves $4 trillion worth of cargo and 120 million containers annually.
Security is an important problem, and we solve it by this intelligent hardware, Cargo Secure. Cargo Secure utilizes Internet of Things technologies and enables advanced security and traceability of all the containers. You just put it in the container, locked it, and if anything happens, you'll know it. Security is one problem, but we find another one. The slow loading and unloading of the parcels, which cost the shipping companies a lot of money. So, we created Cargops Optimal, which is similar to this. Cargops Optimal also utilizes Internet of Things technologies and enables optimal replacement of the parcels through an algorithm. This algorithm takes into account the parcels with its dimension, location, and serial number, and arranges them with last in, first out method. As output, it produces 3D schemes of the containers located by the parcels.
We've seen Cargops hardware, now let's move on to Cargops software. Here is an app, the interface of our application, where you can see the real-time vessel tracking, the containers that are loaded on the ship, also the freight management dashboards. If Cargops Secure is green, then everything is okay. Also, you can see the notifications about the cargo ship, the sensor status, and the container history.
Of course, as an is there, competition is extant and respected. Cargops innovates by bringing a holistic approach focusing on Cargops Secure and advance with Cargops Optimal.
Regarding our business model, Cargops offers value to a plethora of stakeholders, from transportation companies through insurance companies. As well as we reach higher tier of stakeholders, such as governmental bodies, in order to make new policies in the industry with social impact. Our revenue streams are coming from multiple sources.
We are at the beginning of our journey, but our company has been already awarded in the Supply Chain Awards 2018 in Greece for our innovative and beneficial methods to the shipping industry. Our goal for the future is to form strong partnerships with leading organizations in our sector of interest in both Europe and United States and expatriate.
We're a team of motivated individuals with keen entrepreneurial mindsets, and we're proud to be supported by esteemed mentors in our journey.
Our revenue comes from the sales of our two products and the subscriptions to our online platform, together with an income due to the provision of data analytics to various organizations. We have crunched the numbers and we have calculated that we will reach our break-even point at the third year of operation, or equally at the 3,500 euros to install. In order to implement our idea, we seek 200,000 euros funding, which will be wisely divided into our major business categories as seen in the chart. Thank you very much. We are Cargops, guardians of the containers.
Thank you. Make some noise for Greek team Cargops. Thank you, guys. You brought cargo and containers transportation from the next level. I loved it. No, well, jury, you're gonna say. Here you go.
So thank you very much for your presentation. Very interesting, and I liked a lot the idea that you brought with you your products. So it's really real. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys, and good luck with your startup. We're going to continue with the third team, third startup presentation from Norway. Easy Zeek and the Netherlands are ready to go. Next one, so please welcome. Here you go.
Is it? My name is Paul, and I'm a member of EasySeek together with 5 other electricians. We have 40 years of accumulated experience within the construction industry, and we have seen the problems that exist. We will make the everyday life of craftsmen easier and more efficient. Imagine that you as an electrician have installed downlight boxes and cables in this roof. And when we return 4 weeks later, the carpenter has sealed the ceiling and it looks like this. Walls may have been moved, and if you still have the joints, they are not correct. So, where are you going to cut the hole for the spotlights? Well, in this case, you can't. Here, the cornice and ceiling must be torn down. The same goes for junction boxes in the wall, but by placing our passive tag at the point of interest and then using the EasySeek search tool to find the passive tag after the wall has been mounted. No measurement needed, and the problem is solved. EasySeek is a time-saving invention and is an HSE measure that saves both company and the customer money. And there will be no more waste due to broken drywalls. We have developed a range of products to different purposes. For electricians installing downlight boxes, designed for junction boxes to help carpenters, and designed for pipes to help plumbers. The industry was so impressed with our product that Eliaden, the biggest electrical trade fair with 20,000 visitors, wanted to sponsor us with our own stand. This was the first time a student company had their own stand at the trade fair, and the response was incredible. 100 companies signed our interest list. The Nordic region is world-leading when it comes to refurbishment. And together with home renovators, we have a market of 1.8 million customers in the Nordic region. That's a big market. 300 craftsmen participated in our market survey, and the response was overwhelming. They want our product. We see good opportunities for expansion in Europe and in North America. And with only minor adjustments to our products, we will reach these customers. We have invested 20,000 euros our own, and we need 140,000 euros to get started. And with a retail price of 110 euros, we will reach break-even in 2021. We will reach our customers through electrical wholesalers and building wholesalers. The major electrical wholesaler, Elektroimportøren, wants EasySeek in its product range. Our partners have spoken. The technology works. They have faith in us. So, are you tired of expensive electrician bills and want to save the environment? Seek and find the tag behind Go for EasySeek. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. EasySeek. Thank you. I'm deciding to move to another flat, like for weeks. Probably need your contact to reach you out. What's the price of this thing?
110 euros.
110 euros?
Yep.
It's a kind of expensive little baby, you know. But
all carpenters,
yeah, but I saw that, you know, it's great. It's great innovation. So please, Jory, some comments.
Just 2 points. First of all, your product makes me want to do some wiring myself. And secondly, I love how this idea might work with the secondary homeowners that don't know what the previous owners have renovated. So
true.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Very good. Very good product and presentation. Thank you to Norway, EasySeek, their product. And now we're going to finish the first part of presentations, the Netherlands, Vogelvry. Here you go. Stage yours.
At home in the Netherlands, I live in a farm where my father farms the potatoes. During every season, the geese arrive in large groups. This results in large damage, and which costs a lot of euros. To protect the potatoes, my father walks over the farm with his green laser in his hand to chase away all the geese. He does this every morning and evening, which is a very time-consuming job.
But this problem is even much bigger. Only in the Netherlands there are almost 3 million geese during the whole year. And the geese, they eat everything, make damage to the crops, and after all, they shit on it. And this leads to enormous waste streams and sales losses. So, it's not only in the Netherlands. The problem is all over Europe. The birds, the geese, fly from Scandinavia to West Europe and to the south of Spain. The geese can't be fired anymore, and gassing is not animal friendly. So we have the solution for this with our product, the Land Laser 360. It's an effective and animal friendly automatic laser which chases the geese away. He is not only innovative but very sustainable. He's innovative by the large range, by the double laser and a 360 rotation. He's easy to move because of the lightweight, and the price is very low compared with our competitors. He's very sustainable as well because the use of recycled material, the supply of solar energy, and the modular construction. But the farmers are a hard target group. They don't use social media like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So we approach them with flyers and direct contact. But more important, we made a partnership with LTO. LTO is the largest agricultural organization in the Netherlands. That's not all. They got the largest agricultural trade magazine, and we were on the front page of this. It's called Nieuwe Oogst, with more than 20,000 subscribers. This gave us an enormous boost to our network and our sales. With the Land Laser 360 is not only a direct solution for the geese problem, it's a solution for the increasing waste flows and the decreasing revenue. With the Land Laser 360, we want to decrease the waste streams and increase the revenues in the agricultural world. So, not only for his father, but for everyone, the Land Laser 360 is sustainable, innovative, and cost-effective for everyone. Thank you.
Netherlands. Bogovri. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I was watching your presentation and I don't know why, imagine Star Wars, new chapter, Star Wars, the geese laser, and something like that. So, you know, futuristic, but very great. You know, geese problem all over the world. A lot of geese, I didn't know, so much geese. Somebody from judges, please. Yeah, here you go.
Thank you very much for your presentation. I did not know we had that many geese in the world. I think you're solving a very real problem, at least for farmers and many others. So I hope you succeed very well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And good luck in your business startup, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, after 4 presentations, brilliant presentations, good start, we're gonna continue with the coffee break, 15 minutes, so you can go in the bottom of the room. There's some coffee, some chatter, dialogue about what you saw, and we're gonna continue in a brief moment. Thank you. We're gonna continue the second part with some great musical performance. You're gonna be witness of some pure greatness. I gotta say, one of the beautiful ladies I've ever seen in my world. Please welcome ethnic folk group Tautumeitas. Truly inspiring performance from our girls. Thank you, ladies, for this magical performance. Thank you, Bubu, Jugu, Zuzu, Dudu. Thank you. This is what midsummer holidays looks in Latvia, you know, all night long. Thank you, ladies. We're going to continue with the second part of presentations. A lot of heart and pressure is going to be, but you got to remember, all the teams, that tomorrow is going to be celebration, award ceremony. Keep that in mind. We're going to continue with Luxembourg. Please welcome on stage with Picto. Here you go.
So, good afternoon, everybody. We are 3 students from the Luxembourg School of Business, and we will present you Picto, who is a digital companion for people with autism. So, do you have an idea how many people are suffering from autism in Europe? It's very simple. 1 out of 100 is concerned. So, look at these numbers. 5 million persons in Europe. It's enormous. The 2 main problems are the communication, expression, and the third one, the daily planification. 5,000 tons of paper are used in Europe to produce these pictograms. It's like 100,000 trees. So these pictograms are not easy to use, bulky, and easy lost. The production and acquisition of these pictograms can ask a lot of time and a lot of money.
But is there a solution to this problem?
Yes, here is our solution. So we are going to replace the paper pictograms by a simplified application. Also, we are going to provide a tablet and a protective case. And we are going to create a whole community around our products and services. And at least we are going to collect the used paper pictograms to send them to Africa for people in need.
Is there already a prototype?
Yes, here you can see the interface of the parents. So they will be able to select pictograms, to do voice registration, to planify the day, to localize their child, and to give rewards. And the whole application is custom made. Here is the interface of the child. So here is the range of pictograms that the parents have selected, and the bar on the top that allows the children to compose some sentences. And finally, the bar with the daily planification. And here is a blank sheet where the child can have some fun.
Is there an application like this on the market?
So in our home country, we don't have competitors. But to face the competition, international competition, we offer a freemium model, we have accessible prices, our application is entirely custom-made, we will create community and events, and what is very important for us is that our application will evolve with feedbacks of the parents, who will live a unique experience with our user-friendly application. So individual reports will be sent monthly to the parents.
Where can we buy your products?
So our products are available on App Store and on Play Store, and our tablet can be ordered on our website. Here you can see the monthly subscription of the application. For the tablet, we have 2 formulas. You can pay €8 more monthly 1 year, or you pay immediately the amount of 19 euros for the tablet. And then our third product, the case, for 16 euros.
What about the financial needs?
So to finance our startup, we need 55,000 euros. We already collected via a crowdfunding campaign 5,000 euros. Here you can see the first year our estimated turnover, and then 2021 we will conquer the international markets and make a turnover of 1.2 million with 10,000 users. Our break-even point is 110,000 with 715 users among the 5 million in Europe. It's very potential.
Here you can see 2 of our local press articles and some testimonials, one of a specialized doctor in London and one of a mother from an autistic boy in Luxembourg.
Finally, are there any partners yet?
Yes, we are working together with 3 main institutions from Luxembourg specialized in autism who are ready to promote and to test our products, and some other partners that are helping us to get this project.
That's it. Mics are up for the first time. Thank you, Luxembourg, with the Picto. Thank you. Judges, please, your comments. Yeah, here you go.
Thank you so much for the presentation. It was really well done, and it's inspiring to see companies that try to go even beyond entrepreneurship, just like you, and help better the world. So, thank you.
Thank you, and good luck with your startup, Luxembourg. Next one on the stage. Team Finland, bulletin.ai. Get ready, Malta. Here you go.
All right. Hello, my name is Arttu Laitinen, and I'm from Finland, Bulletin AI. And Bulletin AI is the rating tool for bulletins and press releases. We're solving a very old problem in a very old industry, media, and especially news media. News media companies, they are flooded with bulletins and press releases daily. And going through these bulletins is very important because they include lots of news that needs to be published. The problem is that the majority of the bulletins is junk because there's anything between advertisements, event invitations, and these official notices from somewhere. And this all is done manually by experienced journalists who go through their email, their bulletins for news they need to publish. Another problem is that no data is collected of this process. So basically, the news media companies don't have any way of improving themselves in this matter. Our solution is an automatic rating tool that utilizes artificial intelligence and machine learning. And basically, we parse relevant information from each bulletin, provide the journalist with a quicker content and a quick view of the relevant data, which saves time in going through this bulletin plethora. It's basically easier, faster, and saves costs and time. Also, we're able to follow the decision-making of the journalist and build a model around newsworth in the organization. And this is essential when trying to automate the finding of newsworthy content. Also, we gather other data as well to improve the whole process of utilizing bulletins. Our users are professional journalists and media companies, and news media companies especially. And the news media itself, it's a very hectic and competitive business where time is of essence. So companies are very eager to find new ways of automating and making their work more efficient. And the landscape where we work in is basically, we have big companies such as Salesforce and Google Analytics working in AI and data analytics business. But how we're different, we focus in media. And then other media companies that perform services are newswire services such as Reuters and Easy Insights. They're basically just news aggregators and they produce more data inputs for these media companies. We focus on what they already have and the information they already have and make it easier. The team is 4 hackers. We have years of experience in going through hackathons, and Bulletin AI is one expanded hackathon project going on. And we have lots of different skills for this, including technologies and understanding of the media industry. And basically, we are going on with Helsingin Sanomat, which is collaborating with us. It's the largest daily newspaper in Finland. And we're conducting a pilot with them this autumn. We also work with the Finnish news agency and use their bulletin databases to improve our own models. And we're looking for more partners in Europe, especially to deepen our understanding of our customer base. And if you have any good contacts, contact us. We're Bulletin AI, and thank you much.
Thank you, Arttu. You're Finnish. I know you're Finnish, but
Yes.
I mean you're finished your presentation. So it's done. Judges, what do you think? Yeah, here you go. You're impressed?
Thank you for your presentation. It's clear that you've developed a good strategy and a very focused market, And I think that your presentation gave a very clear idea of what you're trying to accomplish. It's a big objective, and I think you have a good chance of success. Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, and good luck in the future with Bulletin Eye. Next team already ready on the stage. It's Malta with Salona. I guess her pronunciation is going to be right. And France is next.
We are a distracted generation, and we are tired of it. As a result, we always end up keeping things to the last minute. For example, cramming last-minute assignments and handing them in always late. We end up being unproductive, and we become very tired about this.
We are Seluna, and we are here to provide a solution to tackle this universal problem of time management.
We have developed a gamified app which retracts your attention of time management in a fun and productive way.
Our app uses a technique that has been proved by research, which says that we should take what we need to, our tasks, we should divide them into short focus sessions of 30 minutes and then followed by 5-minute breaks. This will improve concentration and help us retain better. So we will take this, we will be using this technique where you will be focusing for 30 minutes and then there will be a 5-minute break where you actually get to play a game.
My name is Luke, and I am Seluna's PR and marketing executive. After always struggling to manage my time between work and studies, I've always stretched my time management abilities. If I had to get a euro for every distraction in my life, I'd probably be a millionaire.
Or a billionaire. I'm the tech geek. I'm Cecilia, and I'm studying creative computing. I've studied creative computing, physics, and medicine. And in addition to that, I've done a multitude of activities, and so I really had to learn how to kick time management in the ass.
Therefore, you can see how our expertise in this area is quite a good motive for us to actually delve into it. For example, we have conducted lots of intensive research. We are passionate about it, and we want to help and encourage people to develop more time management, better focus methods.
We have identified our direct and indirect competition. They offer services such as the technique that I talked about earlier on and gamification. However, none of them do everything together. So you will be able to replace 11 apps with just one, Seluna.
So how do we add value? Most of these apps displayed behind me just give you badges and rewards. But what we do is we've developed an online gaming content.
Ours will be online, so you'll be playing against people in real time. And eventually, we'll also incorporate an artificial intelligence that will recognize your patterns of focus and help develop a timetable that is customized to your abilities. I'm going to show you our prototype. So during your focus session, you have a ninja that represents you. Let's call him Ninja. As you focus, Ninja's practicing to get better battling skills. And if you get distracted and pick up your device, he gets dizzy. The more you focus, the better he levels up. And so then you can actually play a game against other ninjas in the world.
If you do successfully complete a focus session, you are rewarded with that fun game.
Our initial target market are students, like most of us, who struggle with time management.
However, we also have plans to extend it to schools and universities in the future, for example, through collaboration with Moodle.
We will then extend to corporates by building in a project time tracker.
We are looking for 100,000 euros in funding to develop Seluna. And through our financial projections, we believe that we will break even in the year 2019.
We thank you for your attention and hope you will join us in a community of time ninjas.
Thank you. Malta, Seluna. Nice ninja. Who is a ninja from? The girl ninja or you are ninja?
We're both ninjas.
Both ninja, okay, I'm going. Oh, both ninjas. Okay, a little bit. Okay, judges, what's your opinion about this?
It's just the first comment. It's not an opinion. Of course, we need to discuss further as a jury, but I have some teenage children at home, and I think they will be very interested users, just to keep some control of how much time they spend on their smartphone. So well done to that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good luck, Malta. I'm going to continue with France. France, Cook Me Up, and Estonia are next. So, warmly welcome France to the stage.
Excuse me, is there a fast food restaurant somewhere? I'm in a rush. I need to eat quickly.
No way, don't go to a fast food.
Why?
Try Cook Me Up.
The restaurant down the street?
Yes.
What about it?
I know, it's a traditional restaurant and you have to eat quickly, but don't worry, they have an app. So you choose your menu in advance, and once you arrive at the restaurant, your dishes will be waiting for you. So you eat a healthy and a tasty cuisine as quick as in a fast food.
Impossible.
Trust me, just get your phone and go on the app. So as you can see, the guideline is 1 product, 3 cookings, and 1,000 flavors. And here you choose your menu and your order time.
Oh, great. Let's order.
Did you know that the speed of service is a major issue for 83% of French people? By the way, the client just ordered now. As the base product, he chose the chicken, and among the 3 cooking methods, he chose the wok. There is his order.
Hello, chef. We just got an order from Dairy All. It will arrive at 12:30.
Okay, choose the tarte fine canard and chicken wok. No problem. Dishes will be ready on time.
Perfect. Thank you.
Good afternoon, madam. I've booked through the Click and Sit for 12:30. My name is Derry All.
Yes, sure. Your table is just there.
Thank you very much.
So here is your tarte fine de canard, and I've seen your order before, so I can suggest you a glass of Montbazillac to go with it.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
The guest is now done with his lunch, and he's going to speak with the waitress and the chef.
Is everything all right, Mr. Hall?
Fantastic. 25 minutes only, and I'm eating in a mid-gourmet kitchen. I was expecting a fast food, but very pleasant surprise. What is Cook Me Up, actually?
Indeed, this is our first restaurant. However, before we test our concept, by creating a pop-up restaurant in the biggest gastronomy exhibition of France, during this 5-day event, we serve more than 1,800 customers. We sold for 67,000 euro, and our net income is equal to 21,000 euro.
And during this event, we tested the application Click and Sit, and thanks to the app, we served 187 customers through it.
Fantastic. And what are you going to do about the money?
We will give the profit to charities and use the rest to increase our Click and Sit features.
Wow. So you have planned to expand in the futures?
Yes, we want to expand first in the biggest cities in France, first in Strasbourg, and after in Bordeaux, Paris.
And then in Europe and in the world by adapting our concept of the location where we'll be implanted in bringing a touch of the French renowned gastronomy.
Oh, great. Well, best of luck, and see you next time.
See you, bye.
Thanks to the Click and Sit, Cook Me Up was able to personalize the service of their guests, as we just seen, because they have more time allocated to their guests.
As a client, I was stress-free when I went to Cook Me Up because I knew I was going to be back on time to my office.
And as a waitress, it's easier to organize my shift. Then I can spend more time with my customer, and that's why I love my job.
And furthermore, the Click and Sit allows to the restaurant to handle more customers, so it allows an increase of the turnover up to 50%.
The client now leaves the restaurant. The next scene takes place in his office after the Click and Sit experience.
Hi, Derry. How was Cook Me Up?
Oh, it was great. I loved the wine. They were very... Oh, it's...
Oh, it's the chatbot. He's asking you about the wine.
I loved it. I told you.
It's amazing. Or you get the Montbazillac. It's
Yeah.
great. Okay, if you want to buy a bottle, you can find it at Unosphere on the map. There,
Oh, yeah,
there.
that's beside the work, I think. Oh,
Yesterday you had the chicken wok, a great choice.
I loved
He's
it.
asking you if you want to test the chicken fusio one day.
will you try it with me?
For sure, that's why I'm asking.
Oh, great. I'll send a message to see.
Maybe you can book through the chatbot.
Oh.
You have to book through Click and Sit, but you know the way
Yeah,
now.
great, thank you.
That was an example of the Click and Sit experience where you save
your time and increase your pleasure.
Cheers.
France, cook me up. Ladies and gentlemen, and the Oscar goes to the client. Great, thank you very much. Beautiful, beautiful presentation, and of course, jury.
Thank you very much. It was really great, great presentation. I love it, and I hope that you will come soon to Germany as well, so that I can try.
Thank you.
Thank you, jury. Thank you, France team. Wish you luck with the Cook Me Up. Nice presentation and great idea. We're going to continue with our neighbors, Estonia team. Please welcome Karzem Estonia team on the stage with the round of applause. Please.
Hi, I'm Andres, and I got the car. This car was working fine more than 3 years when it suddenly started to make weird noise. I was pretty worried because I didn't know what's the problem. So I booked time to mechanics, and when I finally reached the mechanics, the procedure was following. 3 mechanics were standing next to my car and listening to the sound of my car. And then one of them said that it's probably clutch. And then I was like, wow, why can't we use device for that to detect the problem by sound? But let's start with problems. Since cars can break down anytime, anywhere, they cause you disappointments. And to diagnose these problems, it takes time and money. And also late detection is a problem because the later you find the error, the more you have to pay to fix that error. The good news is that brand new cars usually have the smartness already inside. You don't need to worry about that anymore. But they can generate these reports like this one. This is 2017 Jeep. You can see the engine and brake status and so on. But the bad news is that most cars driven today are older than 5 years. So these cars are like flip phones. They are not smart enough, and they can cause you trouble. And this is where Hanksys comes in. You can just make your car smarter just for 50 euros. Hanksys is a device that uses machine learning to detect the car problems by sound. So this is a combination of hardware and software. There is a hardware part which is installed under the hood, and software which is installed your mobile application. And if there is something wrong with your car, it tells you through this mobile application that something is wrong. How does it work? It's simple. The first step is that it collects the sound of your car, and then it analyzes this sound, and if it finds something, then it notifies you through this mobile application. Our customers are used car owners, but there are also car resellers and mechanics who can sell our product to their customers. Our potential market size is huge. There are more than 250 million cars in Europe, and most of them are older than 5 years. So if we take only 10% of these cars, 25 millions, and charge 50 euros per device, it makes 1.2 billion euros revenue. And if we apply subscription fee 2 euros, it makes additional 50 million euros per year. There are competitors. Uconnect, this is for smart vehicles, and MIT research group. They are doing the similar thing, but they haven't released anything yet. So our plan is to get ready with minimal viable product in January 2019, and in the end of next year, we would like to have a product with all the features. And this is the team. There are 3 members in our team. 2 of us are software engineers, and 1 of us is focused on marketing. And that's it. Listen what Hank says. Hank is your virtual mechanic. Thank you.
Listen what Hank says. Hank says. So as I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, you put this device on some old car inside, and then from the sound it detects what's wrong with the car.
That's correct.
Even for Soviet cars like Moskvich and Zhigul's, you know?
Everything is possible.
Everything is possible. Thank you. Great. Here you go.
We live in a world full of information and data, and I love the fact that you make use of that information and data. Good product. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Estonia. Thank you, jury. And last but not the least, in the second part of the presentations, they're preparing for their presentation. Belgium, FL Velusta is their name. Good luck to you.
Let's have a look at it. Peels across the road now. Look. Oh, my goodness.
$50 million cyclists ride around unprotected. And you saw the video. A helmet is not going to protect you against road rashes. So something had to change. That's why 4 cyclist enthusiasts came together and founded Velusta. Velusta is safety. Velusta is protection. Velusta wants to make history of road rashes. But what exactly did we came up with? Today, I'm going to show you how Velusta is going to change the world of cycling.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, I played it innocent, a feel of discontent, I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present you Velusta Protection Patch. Not only is it protective, it's also compatible with all cycling gear. It's easy to use and so much more, all thanks to the 4-layer system. Now, of course, we're not the first to notice this problem. Other factories tried to solve this by using carbon-reinforced trousers. So we tested them. On the left, you can see a cycling pants without protection. In the middle, you can see carbon-reinforced cycling trousers. And on the far right, well, only the top layer of Velusta protects you for no less than 30 seconds. So, let's take a look at the financials. Now, we have a small cost of goods sold and a selling price of $29.95. We're going to distribute our product using retailers and our very own web shop. We'll also be present at certain events like Tour de France. Also, at every retailer, there will be a return point where people can return their patches when they are undamaged after 15 washes, so we can inspect them and re-glue them for a small fee. Now, what will the future of Velusta look like? The first year, we will start small with a crowdfunding campaign to build ourselves a community of ambassadors. The second year, we'll do another crowdfunding to set up our mass production. And the third year, the sky is the limit. We'll even reinvest to develop some new products which are already being worked on. So, who is Felusta? It's not just one person. So, I'd like to invite the team to the stage. Because Felusta is one big family, and you can be a part of it. So, I would say be a part of this family. Go hit the road, but leave the road rashes behind. Thank you.
Thank you. Belgium, Felusta. This is a great Facebook pic. I gotta say, first of all, what a great presentation from you believe in your product, they can see you're excited, you got a sparkle in your eye, but for you, it's a bad that I'm gonna say, but I would like to see you, like, you know, crash and fall to see if this patches works for real. But okay, that stands for later in a practical way, so somebody judge us, please.
Yes, thank you very much. That was a very lively presentation. I love how you turned your passion and hobby for cycling into a real business opportunity. And I think you have a very big market for you guys. So thank you.
Thank you.
Joran, satisfied?
Of course.
Okay. Okay, good luck with you. Good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, on the right side from me, on the left side from you, there are, again, Tautomators. So please welcome on the stage. Musical pause till we get to the third set of presentations.
Sa
Gorgeous Automators, thank you. Integrated musical instruments, 2 violins, music, piano, tambourine, and shh. Thank you. Shaker, some shaker. Shh. Thank you one more time. Accomplishments and gratitude for the girls. Third set of presentation. Are you tired? Bored? Excited? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Third presentation part, Denmark, Kalle Njabo, or whatever it is. You're gonna tell it right. Here you go. Portugal, get ready.
Can you imagine for 1 second sleeping in a room with 12 others and being beaten by rats so badly that you can't even walk to school? Well, this is the story of this little boy. His name is Cyrus. He's from Uganda and he's 9 years old. He lost his family when he was only 2 years old, when he and his brothers were poisoned. Cyrus survived, but 2 of the boys have died. At that time, their mom disappeared, and Cyrus has been struggling on his own ever since. But it's not only children that struggle in Uganda. This is Akelo, a single mom who's also struggling to provide for her children every day. With very few resources, she managed to find a way to make some money. She handmakes these crafts and sells them on a local market. But due to lack of tourism in Uganda, she always worries about when she will sell again.
While we were in Uganda, we met Akelo and single moms just like her. We were touched by their stories and impressed by their products. That is why Kalle Njabo was born. My name is Soraya, and this is my colleague Andre. Together, we've built a platform where we sell their products and create awareness about their stories. The Ugandan single moms produce a wide variety of crafts from raw natural materials, such as seeds, beans, coconut, or recycled paper. We import these crafts from Uganda to Denmark and ship them worldwide. Until now, we have sold 600 products, and our customers came from over 12 different countries. This has helped Akelo and 9 more women like her to have a steady income and a better future. Our goal for this year is to grow exponentially. We want to reach 20,000 products sold, so we can increase the women we are empowering from 10 to 100. Right now, we're focusing on Denmark, but our plan is to expand. First, Scandinavia, then Europe, and worldwide by 2022. At Kalle Njabo, we support the global goals for sustainable development, and we focus on 3 of them: no poverty, quality education, and gender equality.
Do you remember Cyrus and his story? Well, look at his smile now. With the profit we made so far, we managed to take him away from that environment and we enrolled him in a boarding school. For the first time in his life, he feels safe, has many new friends, goes to school every day, and his grades are continuously improving. To help other children from Uganda, just like Cyrus, we spend 50% from our profit to cover their school fees or medical treatments. Now, we have 8 children that we're helping, and our goal is to increase this number to 60 by the end of the year.
To sum it up, this is how we do it. We have the Ugandan single mothers that produce these crafts that we sell online on our own e-platform. While doing this, we provide them with a steady income and a better future for them and their family. Aside of that, we invest 50% of our profit in the education of underprivileged children. At Kalle Njabo, we offer unique pieces of jewelry that makes the wearer just as unique. While doing this, we empower and give opportunities to the Ugandan single mothers and the underprivileged children. Kalle Njabo, opportunity, not just charity.
Kalle Njabo. Thank you guys from Denmark. Well, it's an idea with the edible value. Great thought. Thank you for presentation. And somebody, please, yeah, from jury, here you go.
Thank you for such a great presentation. I really look forward to hearing how you actually came up with this business idea. It's very interesting, and it's fantastic to see that you're giving back to the community in more than ways than one, that it has even several layers of that. So I think you'll do great things.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Wish you success with your idea. We're gonna go well, and right now, yeah, you ready? Okay, cool. Portugal, Baby Sisters, Romania are next, so be ready. Here you go. Stage is yours.
I need a microphone, please. Okay, thank you very much. So, when you're ready. Hello, I am David, and I am from Baby Sisters. Well, you can see some families. These families look like they have a balanced life, but maybe not. Nowadays, parents do really struggle a work-life balance. And that's why 74% of the parents do need a babysitter at least one time a month. But 93% of the parents do really struggle to find a babysitter at less than 24 hours. Here is a problem, and we have a solution. Baby Sisters. Baby Sisters allows parents to find the perfect babysitter according to the needs of the family in less than 24 hours. For this, parents only need to go to our platform and book in real time the perfect babysitter. How is this possible, you ask? This is possible with a filtering algorithm, a booking platform in real time, a smart match, a babysitter suggestion, and an online payment. The Portuguese market of babysitting is huge, and it will grow at least 5 times more. Why? Because the next generation of parents are millennials, and millennials do not want to give up on experiences. The market is very attractive because this is a big pain point for parents, and so they are willing to pay a lot of money to solve it. But our competitors are forgetting that the key factors of the market are quality and trust. And how does Baby Sister build quality and trust? Through Baby Sisters with experience, a less than 24 hours response, a first aid certification, fluency in 10 languages, and insurance both for the parents and for the babysitters. Baby Sisters go-to-market is through hotels and events, B2B. Hotels will get a 10% fee for the distribution, while Baby Sisters do get a 40% fee of profit. Our investment needed is 53,000 euros. It's our initial costs, and we expect a break-even in less than 1 year. Today, Baby Sisters is proud to have 11 B2B partners, 65 babysitters, and more than 100 satisfied clients. At the same time, I can say that in the last month, May, we did get a revenue of more than 1,200 euros, and we do right now have babysitting bookings till October in more than 6,500 euros that show the growth and the potential of the business. This is our team, it's the backstage. I am the minority, I know, but I can say that this team have all the potential needed to bring Baby Sisters to the next level. One day, Baby Sisters will be for sure the brand of reference of babysitting in Portugal. And we do build a strategy based on scalability for one day Baby Sisters be a global brand. This is some of our partners. You can see Epic Sana, big hotel chain, Pestana, and much more. No one's better to talk about Baby Sisters than our clients. I would like to say, if any of you are thinking about going to Portugal, it will be an amazing pleasure to take care of your children while you enjoy the country. Thank you very much.
Portugal, Baby Sisters. David, please. David, please stay on the stage. David, my daughter now is 7 months old, and we decided with my wife, every week we're gonna go on a date. So my question to you is, when this application and your idea will be in Latvia? Yes. You wanna expand? Because this is, it's important. Good babysitter, it's valuable. Oh, great. I see ladies. Thank you. Baby sisters there. Yeah, so see you tomorrow in the celebration, and this sister is gonna keep my baby. Okay, here you go, jury. Yeah.
Well, that was a great presentation. Clearly, most of the people in this room either have kids or want to have kids, and they're terrified by the idea of not having a babysitter available to them. So I think your presentation was excellent. I think your strategy, your B2B strategy, is interesting. So good luck with the rest of the competition.
Thank you. Good words from the jury. We'll move further on, and it's Romania. Be it Czech, Spain, get ready.
Hi, I'm Edward, and together with my business partner and also my friend Alex, we will present you a new insight of online recruitment, but more specifically targeting the IT sector.
Nowadays, it is well known that technology is continuously improving. As a fact, there is a need of digitalizing everyday processes of our life. Also, when we talk about the market, the tech is very sensitive. There are a lot of funding there. Also, as a company, we surely feel the unleashing innovation when we try to find good developers to our new ideas. If we want to get involved in new ideas or new technologies, we need good developers. So we face a big problem. Finding those developers is hard, even though there is a constant increase on the tech workforce. So we present you Be a Tech. We connect the right candidate with the right companies. When talking about IT recruitment as the problem of the slow selection process, we identified that the logistics is quite complex in terms of time, costs, and unavailable space. Also, if you had to keep in mind the things, you should keep that a company needs a performant speed selection. They need a perfect timing between having jobs and having candidates to apply for those jobs. And also, you should keep in mind that there is lack of a centralized network of developers, and this is a problem.
So, how we resolve the problem? We have here some feature on our platform. We have on the platform, in terms of notification, candidate suggestions and job alerts. We have an accurate way of testing out candidates with online testing, video interview online on the platform, and we can define a talent profile of our candidate. We offer a chatbot to increase the candidate experience. We also make available a merging with the tech accounts of a candidate, like GitHub or Overflow, with our platform in order to increase, to get an insight, a better insight of the candidate. And we want to have events advertising of companies, and in the future a section for people with special needs, because we want to assure opportunities for all the candidates. So based on the features, we have a multi-layer selection, but the company could benefit of a freedom of structure their recruitment process with these features.
So we want to create, Be a Tech wants to create a bridge between our two main customer segments, the interested candidate and the ideal company. As that, we will establish the win-win relationship between both of them.
Our platform is very easy to use. There are, as you can see, a sequential flow of little simple steps, both for candidate and companies. And our revenue will come basically from companies. We have packages for each company with different features based on the complexity of the recruitment they desire. And this is Be a Tech.
So, thank you. And don't forget, Be a Tech brings the right IT candidates to the right IT companies. So, apply,
be brave,
Be a Tech.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Romania. If you don't know what to do in the world, Be a Tech. Somebody from the jury, please, some comments. Here you go, Hans.
Thank you. You started by saying be brave. if guys are quite brave, because such a complex issue and finding the right people for the right roles to tackle that issue, you have to indeed be brave. There's two things I want to highlight is this win-win relationship, which I think is quite interesting, and also something you mentioned to make it workable for people also with disabilities, that they can use the system and the platform. So looking forward to hearing more about the system in the next few days. Yeah.
Thank you, Hans, for your comments. Romania, be a tech. You can continue with the team from Spain, BioFi, Belgium, are next.
Hello, welcome everyone. First of all, take a look at this picture. What do you think? Can you imagine of a world in which plastic waste is not a problem? Well, this world now is possible since we turn this waste into resources. This plastic waste right now is being accumulated in the oceans and landfills, can be useful for something else. My name is Marcelo, and today I'm here to introduce you BioFi, the fuel option respectful with the environment. Basically, what we do is to take this plastic waste that right now is not being recycled, and through a chemical process at high temperatures, we gasify it for then condensate into a fuel. A fuel we didn't bring for safety reasons, but we have already obtained our first samples with a proof of concept. And it's a fuel that can be refined in more traditional fuels, such as diesel or gasoline. This makes us very attractive for petrochemical companies, although our main focus right now is on those who can use this fuel directly without changing their machinery. Like, for example, the cement companies, the large making ships, and agriculture machinery. And who can make this possible? Let me introduce you the amazing team behind this project, starting off with the two engineers, Matthias and Daniel, who are in charge of making everything work. On the other hand, we have our two marketing girls, Melanie and Victoria, who give visibility to the project and take care of the commercial part. And finally, I am directing the project. To sum up, we're 5 young entrepreneurs committed to the environment and passionate about making the world a better place. And how are we going to do it? Let me just show you our growth strategy. Starting off with 100,000 euros only of investment to build our first pilot. Then, on a second stage, we will build a demonstration plant from which we'll earn money from the plastic we process and the fuel we sell. And finally, an expansion phase in which we'll earn money from selling the plants. In 3 years from now, we're looking forward to be the leaders in the production of sustainable fuel. But taking a look at the environmental impact of this project, it is estimated that by 2050, there will be a ton of plastic per ton of fish in the sea. But with a business model, we want to help prevent this reality to come true. Since for each ton of plastic we process, we avoid 2.5 tons of CO2 equivalent from being emitted. And we can treat up to 10 tons of plastic per day within 2 years. We're convinced that with a little help, we can make this project to be a reality. They already trust us because they know that great ideas change minds, that great products change companies, and that great people can change the world. We are BioFi, and we turn your waste into resources. Thank you.
Thank you, Spain. Environment Spotify, BioFi. Great. Thank you. Maybe some comments from jury.
Thank you very much. Great presentation. We could see your passion. I think it's very interesting business, and there is a lot of potential. So good luck.
Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you, Marcelo. And Belgium team is ready to present their idea, business startup. So please welcome with applause, Belgium. United Kingdom, getting ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Have you ever asked yourself what action you could make to be more respectful of the planet? The accumulation of waste in our bins, the volume it's occupied, and the rejection in the environment is a major problem for which we have to react. It is in this perspective that we set up an innovative project. We are a group of 4 students, engineer agronomy in Belgium. We had the idea to use mussel shells and to make totally biodegradable seeding pots out of this. The use of these natural pots would decrease the use of plastic pots, major polluants of our oceans.
Each year in the world, more than 1.5 million tons of mussels are consumed, and 0.5 million tons of shells are rejected as a waste. It allows us to produce a few billion pots, but our first goal is to produce 1 million pots a year. It's only 0.3% of the European market, so it's possible.
The mussel pot is completely biodegradable and highly for the ground. During the plantation, the pot is buried at the same time at the plant, which facilitates its use and avoid the breakage of roots when we remove the plastic pots. A physical anti-slug barrier is naturally present on the top edge of the pot. Due to its constitution, the crushed shell bring a calcareous component to the ground. Sorry. This calcium carbonate is necessary for the growth of the plant. Furthermore, it is able to raise the pH of the ground. It avoids to the gardener to bring some fertilizers of additional synthesis.
To conclude, our pot allows to revalue the mussel shells and to decrease pesticides and synthetic fertilizers. Why? Because crushed mussel shells are a natural fertilizer. This type of pots can avoid the use of plastic pots, and moreover, it brings a natural physical barrier against slugs. This product fits perfectly the waste reduction policy, and it's an important thing it's a serious alternative of the plastics. Every change is important, but change is our challenge. We trust the future. This product will be tomorrow the beginning of the world without plastics.
Thank you for your attention.
Merci pour votre attention.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Belgium team, thank you for your presentation. Comments from the judges.
Thank you for your presentation, and I think that your products for countries full of gardeners and will be very much widely used. So yes, thank you. And it's a nice decorative element as well.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the jury. Thank you, Belgian team. Good
Thank
luck
you.
and see you a little bit later. So last but not the least, presentation of this challenge comes from United Kingdom, Cornish Essence. Please welcome UK.
Good afternoon, I'm Maxine, Managing Director. This is Georgia, Finance Director, and welcome to our presentation on our company Cornish Essence. So to begin with, we've got a short video to introduce you to our company and to Cornwall.
I stood on Cape Cornwall in the sun's evening glow, on Tune Hill at Newlyn to watch the fishing fleets go, watch the sheaf wheels at Gievo as they spun around, and heard the men singing as they go underground. And no one will ever move me from this land until the Lord calls me to sit at his hand. For this is my Eden, and I'm not alone. For this is my Cornwall, and this is my home.
So to summarise, Cornish Essence aims to capture the essence of Cornwall through the unique portrayal of its Bloom Coast heritage and landscape. So we've currently launched 2 products. Our first product was Cornish Essence air fresheners. So our thinking behind this is that Cornwall has 4.5 million tourists each year, and 86% of which travel around Cornwall in their own cars. Popular associations are coastal walks, beaches and countryside, and dislikes include being stuck in traffic. So we put the 2 and 2 together and came up with our visually unique air fresheners. Following the success of our air fresheners, we launched our candles. We didn't want to be known as an air freshener company, we're a Cornish Essence brand. So again, we introduced our candles based on the fragrance and the image working together to create nostalgia and stimulate senses.
We have 3 sales channels: direct sales through trade fairs, word of mouth, 2 wholesalers we have secured, and through our online and social media presence. Over 80% of our sales have been driven through our direct routes such as trade fairs and word of mouth, and our wholesale channel currently accounts for 13% of sales and our online accounts for 3%, but going forward we aim to increase both of these. As you can see, our figures speak for ourselves. Within the first 9 months, we have performed outstandingly, surpassing our break-even within our first 4 months, while our profit margins exceed the national averages. Our functioning website and social media provides a marketing platform from which we can communicate with our customers, responding and providing them with feedback.
So Cornish Essence incorporates or combines many unique selling points. We've got the incorporation of photography, providing an elegant alternative to existing products. Essence can incorporate many of our senses, providing a broad platform for product development, and we're also awaiting certification of our trademark. So to date, we've achieved many awards, such as Company of the Year, and we're also honoured to receive the Young Enterprise Award at the Cornwall Business Awards. Many of our customers have left positive feedback on our social media and rated us 5 out of 5. So going forward, we've got 2 areas for development. Within Cornwall, we're looking to implement an aggressive sales period across all 3 of our channels, and also introduce our additional themes such as Cornish heritage and Cornish landscape. We're also looking into white labelling goods with our branding and imagery. Beyond Cornwall, there's a mass potential for long-term growth, product differentiation and product expansion. Ultimately, Cornish Essence is just the start. There's a wealth of products out there, and our concept can be applied to any destination, such as Latvian Essence as presented on the board. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, United Kingdom. Cornish Essence. Brilliant. Yeah.
Thank you for your presentation. I see that you're very ambitious, and I think that will take you far. I love candles myself, like it smells, so I'm a customer. Lovely.
Ladies, wish you good luck and success. large amount of thanks to all the teams, all the presentations that were fabulous. So now it's time for jury to think it out, talk it out. Of course, then going to be interviews, and tomorrow award ceremony for the best enterprise startups in Europe. One more time, thanks to partners. Main partner, the Investment Development Agency of Latvia. Institutional partner, European Commission. European partners, Evenaid, Visa. National partner, Essential Latvia. Media partners, Newspaper Diena, Draugam LV, and Inbox LV. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's your spare time. We're getting ready for a networking dinner. If you want to go to this dinner in a group, so everybody gather up in the main entrance at 10 p.m. If you want to go one by one, the solo, then just remember that dinner starts at 7:30 p.m. It's going to be outside, so be aware, taking some warm clothes. You know, weather in Latvia is unpredictable right now. So, and of course, there's a welcome package. You can find some raincoat. If it's going to rain, you'll be safe. Very important information for tomorrow. It's written in bold, so I'm going to read it out. From the hotel to Swedbank is a short walking distance, and from 9 a.m., students are welcome to set up the stands at Swedbank first floor. There will be a guided walk at 8:30 a.m. from hotel to Swedbank. Please be aware of the agenda that you can find onto your badge. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, see you at networking dinner, and have a great time in Latvia. Thank you for presentations. Thank you, judges. Great day. A lot of brilliant ideas, bright ideas. A lot to think about. Great, beautiful days in Latvia.